A closer look at the current constitution presents a worrisome spectacle of a predatory relationship between the government and the people. Our constitution is lopsided, and the power scale is so much tilted in favor of the governors or elected officials, or as we call them today, the political elite. As a result, we, the people, have not enjoyed the full benefits of a democratic state in the terms of the adequate provision of social services, water, electricity, basic roads in our communities. I live in Teshnungwa Estate, residential areas, a nationwide, well-functioning public education system and health systems, and well-resourced district assemblies, effective systems of accountability, an efficient body of public service officers who treat citizens with respect and dignity, safe interregional motorways, decent housing, jobs for the youth, political accountability, reduction in corruption, stability of the currency, and overall, a good standard of living. There are indicators for measuring the success or otherwise of a democracy, and not a mere periodic conduct of elections and the successful, peaceful transition or transfer of power from one administration to the other. Our 30-year democratic experience has rather registered massive levels of youth unemployment, excessive and unfettered executive powers, a compromised parliament, abuse of power, unbridled corruption, waste of Ghana's resources, nepotism, mediocrity, mismanagement of the economy, and a constant failure of leadership. In fact, the current constitution, in my view, has created a situation where the winning political parties have treated the republic as a colony to be conquered. And its resources taken for the welfare of the few privileged members, the political elite of the party in power, depriving the significant majority of Ghanaians the dividends of a well-constituted democratic state. I think HKP said it, that the stability of the country is threatened by the youth, of course, by this situation and an intensely exclusionary political system where citizenship is no longer a requirement or enough requirement to have access to the state resources and to partake in the sharing of the national cake. A citizen must necessarily, as HKP said, require membership of the party in power to benefit from the welfare state. We risk losing the continued support and defense of this constitution has enjoyed from the people. And in fact, people are getting disgruntled if we do not take steps to correct some of the defects identified within the present constitution. So some important areas for constitutional amendments where there are defects and we must amend would include these 5 fundamental changes that need immediate attention to guarantee some modicum of progress if Ghana is to gain or get any dividends in our last democratic experiment. The 5 areas are as follows. Return power to the people for all Ghanaians to directly elect their district, municipal, and metropolitan chief executives without any interference from the president and council government appointees into the district assembly. To prohibit members of parliament from being appointed as ministers of state, or else MPs must resign from parliament after their ministerial appointment. 3, strengthen the office of Attorney General by separating it from the Ministry of Justice. 4, introduce a public declaration of assets regime. And 5, clarify the eligibility of Ghanaians in the diaspora to hold public